Summer is officially underway, which means it's vacation season. Do you know how to protect your home from floods when you're away? To find out how to make sure you don't come back to a problem, I have Scott Farrow from Black Mountain Plumbing with me. Scott, vacation season is a time that people do come back to floods. Is it a common occurrence?
Oh yeah, they come back and their house is completely wiped out.
Do they tend to be more damaging floods because they go on for a long time and they don't get taken care of right away?
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to be out of your house for months.
And what are the most common causes of those kind of floods?
Well, it's either a pressurized water leak in the house or a sewer that backed up and just wipes it out.
So pressurized water leak, what does that mean?
A pinhole, a solder joint leak, a hot slab, a Quest leak, anything that's pressurized potable water, if it's leaking in your house and continuing to leak, it's just going to continue to flood until somebody turns the water off.
So some area where things are joined together, or just there's a failure in the material itself.
All kinds of variables.
The other kind you said is a running toilet. What is that? How does that?
Yes. Quite often somebody will be in a hurry and they leave and flush the toilet, and that was a toilet that had a little bit of a leak to it, a little bit of a running toilet, a ghost flush, and they knew the tank was leaking into the bowl, but they flushed it. It got clogged, walked out of the house. Now the tank's still running into the bowl that won't flush.
The water has no place to go but overflows
until they come home.
And it can overflow for days.
For days.
So what's your recommendation to people when they're going on vacation? What should they do to avoid these problems?
If you can isolate the pressurized water system that is feeding just your house, not your irrigation, turn it off.
So is that the water at the street?
No.
No.
It's typically going to be at the house. And some homes, if you shut off the house, it shuts off your irrigation also. So just verify the valve you shut off, see if your sprinklers still work. If they do, that's perfect. If not, do something different.
So we're looking at a picture now of what that generally looks like, but not all homes look exactly like this, but it's a fairly common look.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And if you turn that off, that's going to alleviate pretty much any problem you can possibly have. Real quickly, there's also technology that's available that can warn you if there's a leak, and your smartphone can be notified. You can turn the water off remotely.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of systems nowadays, and some of them work quite well.
That's great, and I know you offer some of those. If you have a plumbing emergency or any plumbing need, trust your home to Black Mountain Plumbing. Find them and the other top pros at ApprovedHomePros.com.